don't care what you're doing to me. I've been down in the ruins so deep. All the games that you played, all the love you forsaken, you let it slip away. Oh.
Hey, you guys, it's your girl Cherie. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So I felt like today was going to be a light day. No Grieve, Grow episode. I'm going to do more of a GLP-1 update, right? I did tell you guys a few weeks ago that I was looking into starting the GLP-1 journey. Now, the reason why I chose to go that route is because I have sugar cravings. You won't believe, right? Your girl loves sweets and portion controls. Sometimes I eat not to be satisfied. I eat, and if it tastes good, I'm going to eat and eat and eat and eat, right? And so I needed something that would actually control that. Now, years ago, and if you go back to my older videos, I tried the Ozempic and the Wegovy after I had COVID, because when I had COVID, my numbers were all over the place. I was pre-diabetic, blood pressure through the roof, everything. So, and I was struggling with my weight, right? So the doctor felt like going on Ozempic and Wegovy was the route for me. However, it did not work for me. I know some people use Wegovy, Ozempic, and have amazing results. That wasn't your girl's story. So I made the decision to get a trainer. And I was with my trainer for a little over a year and a half. Amazing results. I lost 30 pounds on my own. I was going to the gym. I was consistent. But then life started lifing, right? I was part of the government shutdown, so I had to step back from personal training because we lost over a month and a half worth of income, right? And so at that time, I had to make the decision what was more important. Yes, my health is more important, but having a trainer was a big expense. And also, it wasn't so much the expense, it was my commute. My commute is very long. I have an hour commute to and from work, then trying to go to a trainer. And then by the time I came home, I had an hour and a half, 2 hours tops to myself whenever I had to go see my trainer. And so it was a lot for me. Yes, I did it for a year and a half, but it was overwhelming. And so once we had the shutdown and I wasn't going to the trainer, I just had to make the decision that I'm going to have to do this on my own. I know everything that she taught me as far as meal prep, what meals to choose, how to stay within my macros. That part I have down pat. Where I struggle is doing my cardio and going to the gym. I am not a gym person. I hate the gym. And so I was struggling in that area. But I'm proud of myself because even though I stopped seeing a trainer, I only gained 10 pounds back. Now, I'm giving myself grace for that because I had things going on with my child the last 4 months of this year, going back and forth, traveling to Rhode Island, eating hospital food, stress, worry, all the things. And so 10 pounds, I could have put all 30 pounds back, but I didn't. So I'm very grateful that I was still being a little bit disciplined in my food choices. And so fast forward, I decided to do GLP-1. So I have been using it since end of April. So I'm on week 5. Started with the 2.5, which was fine because I think I needed to see how my body responded, right? And so my only side effect that I noticed was migraines. Like the first day I take the shot, I had migraines. But then after that, I was fine. So the first 3 weeks, I lost 3 pounds. So then I decided, well, let me go up to 5, because I heard that going from 5, 10 and up, that's where you'll actually see either the weight loss or the food cravings go down and everything. And they were absolutely right. For me, it's working. My portion control is amazing. I'm eating off of a saucer, right? I'm getting full. I'm not eating all of my food. And I'm like, I don't like throwing away no food, okay? So now I'm making smaller servings. And I'm being so disciplined on how I eat. I stay within my macros, and I have actually been using ChatGPT. It has been amazing because it has been part of my journey since I was with my trainer. So it knows my macros, it knows all the foods that I like. And so every time I eat, I record it in there, and it tells me, yes, you're doing well, or you might have had a little bit too much fat and carbs for breakfast or lunch. Maybe for dinner, you should not do the carbs. And following that has really, really been helpful for me, because I have really been hitting my macro numbers. I've been keeping my fat and carbs very low, and I've been meeting my protein. That is the most important thing when you're on a journey, especially with Zepbound or whatever GLP-1 you're on. Protein is the most important. And going on YouTube and looking at other people that are on this journey and just listening and seeing what works for other people and all the recommendations, protein has been consistently across all platforms, right? That's the most important thing. And I totally agree. So I definitely try to get my proteins in, or close to it, because I got a lot of protein to get in. It's like 165 a day. And my water should be 130. I have not gotten back up to the 130 because your girl is not a water drinker. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I don't bring anything else in the house to drink, so it forces me to drink water. I do usually get 90 to 100 ounces in a day. And I'm trying to push myself to reach that 130, because it's supposed to be half your body weight. So with that being said, I'm on week 2 of the 5 milligrams, and I lost another 3 pounds. So I'm at 6 pounds down. And I'm so proud of myself. I know it's not a lot, but for me it is, because I want to do this slow. And I want it to stay off. I am going to go back to the gym. I am. Baby steps, okay? Baby steps. I'm definitely going to go back to the gym, because I don't want to lose the muscle that I did gain over the last year and a half, right? And so I put that into ChatGPT, and it's like, with you building the muscle mass, it's not going to go away that quickly. But it does advise to, if you don't go to the gym, at least do the walk, get some walking in and do the cardio. But I am going to go back to the gym and start with the cardio, and then eventually start getting back into my strength training, because I want to lose and tone, and I don't want to lose a lot of weight. I know for some people they're losing 60, 80, 100 pounds. That's not for me. I don't want to look sick. I want to look toned. I just really want to lose these 35 pounds that I have been struggling with the last year or two. 35 pounds. And when I can get 35 pounds off of me, I will be ecstatic. So just wanted to come on really quick and update you guys that I am on the GLP-1 journey, and I will continue updating you guys weekly on my progress. So I'm super excited to see the journey, to see the weight finally coming off, because I've had this weight on for so long. And rightfully so, right? Going through so much the last 20 years, right? Losing a fiance, stresses of losing jobs and losing friendships. A lot of that played a factor into why I put the weight on, right? Because I'm an emotional eater. So when I'm stressed, angry, or whatever, I tend to go towards food. So we are changing the mindset, and that's not going to be my story anymore. So I will continue to update you guys. Keep your girl in prayer that, we gonna get this. We gonna get those 35 pounds off. My goal is to be 35 pounds down by the end of the year. And I think that is an obtainable goal, right? It's really about 6 more months. I probably could reach it before that, but I'm not trying to stress. So I'm giving myself 6 months to lose 35 pounds. So I've already lost 6. So that's 29 more to go. So keep rooting for your girl. It's your girl, Cherie. Deuces.
Thought that I would be a bit at peace by now. Yeah, you're lying in the shadows of my room. Oh, always heard your voice, I forget the sound now. You're awfully quiet